Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Boo, boo, boo. Let's see what's happening today. So the Five of Swords and the Fool. I feel like what's happening in regards to that is there might be some kind of new beginning after either some kind of internal conflict with others, a disagreement or something, okay? I'm seeing some kind of like pixie dust, so I'm feeling a form of alchemy. I'm hearing kiss and make up. So I feel like this full energy is actually interesting. It's kind of like you're receiving some kind of closure that's allowing you to take a leap of faith towards something, or like to take a leap of faith deeper into something or higher into something. Okay. I also want to say this doesn't really feel like a leap of faith anymore. This actually Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups, Strength, the World, Ten of Pentacles. This feels more like a leap of knowing. Okay, just a leap of liberation because you don't require faith anymore. Like you already have faith, meaning you don't require it anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Or something like that? Anyway, let's see. I feel like the aftermath of the disagreement or the misunderstanding or the conflict is already here. Like you're already in the aftermath of it. So it's kind of like you're being given the clear to like take off or something. Take off to what? Like, what is this actually? You know what this taking off feels like? Because even though it does feel like ascension or flying or something, the taking off, it feels like being weightless. It feels like there's nothing chaining you or like dragging you down or something, okay? So it's not necessarily anything specific. It's just this experience and this vibration of being completely clean or clear or free or untethered. It's the specific term I'm feeling. Queen of Cups, yeah, it's kind of like giving this, like your energy being completely liberated. I'm even seeing you like swim, through the vast open ocean, the ocean of everything, allowing yourself to just like embody weightlessness, okay, actual weightlessness. I feel like your subconscious has been cleared as well. Some kind of misunderstanding or conflict was originating. It was projecting from a very deep seated like subconscious like belief or pattern or something, okay? And that was like stirred up. I'm seeing like muck being stirred up from the ocean bottom or something as well. That was stirred up to kind of like be washed away or something, to kind of even clear the waters or something. I feel like you know how you feel free when you swim. It feels like you can fly, you can like do almost impossible seeming things. Like lift heavy objects and fucking I don't know. That's what I feel like life is coming to you. Because everything is mental, your mental space was tethered to some kind of very just like mucky energy, let's say, okay? And because it's no longer there, you're gonna, like, it's gonna be much easier for you to kind of like embody that like quantum beingness, okay? Allowing you to perform very, I'm hearing like you say strange feats in your reality or something like that, okay? Because it's all just energy, right? So very interesting. This is very cool. This is kind of giving like you know how like how people in the healing industry or whatever would a lot of times say like you need to heal your inner child. You need to do the healing before you can go. Like you're about to recognize how literally the most mundane what you thought to be silly, mundane, and not important aspect of your life, like family issue or a self-image issue or something, was the whole thing keeping you from embodying literally a telekinetic God being. You know, like it's this like very silly, like, oh, I was just feeling inadequate, and then once you heal that, all of a sudden you like your eyes start burning as pure divine flames, and you know it's this weird fucking thing. All of a sudden you're Super Saiyan or some shit, okay? Just because of this little fucking thing. But anyway, again, I didn't feel like it was necessarily something bad. I feel like it was more a misunderstanding or a misperception on your part or something, okay? The Four of Cups. I'm seeing this, it's interesting. It's almost like you have these three cups, these three possible realities in front of you. But I'm also seeing this fourth cup being offered to you as this big bang. Okay? I'm seeing like nebula and everything like. But it's kind of like you are this fourth cup being offered. It is this liberation being offered to you. I also feel like this Four of Cups is representing some kind of impossibility made possible, because it's kind of like maybe you felt like you will never be able to be liberated from something, or you felt like your waters would never be able to be cleared or something like that, you understand? But it's happening and it's done as well. And really, you're going to be very surprised, because this is a very divine, actually a divine experience, right? You're going to be very surprised as to how much actually happens simply because you are maybe even deciding to look away from the other three cups, or maybe because you again just like notice that like very small, seemingly insignificant negative belief or something. I'm very interested actually to see what the other two cards are going to be. Like, what story are they going to tell? Because right now the energy is very watery, and I'm actually enjoying it, because it feels kind of like my chakra is getting my sacral chakra is getting like a break. It feels like I'm getting a relief. Let's get them. The High Priestess. Yeah, like your subconscious was very much there was just something, some kind of like it can be something as small as like a neural pathway or something that was not connecting or firing correctly, or something that was literally like the only thing keeping you back. But the reason why it hatched, again, that like the weakest link was actually the most important, like something like that. I feel like you discovered the that thing, right? Like you washed it away, or you cleaned it, or you healed it, or whatever, okay? This High Priestess, I'm getting something about like time abilities, or time travel, or something like that, okay? But definitely, this very small thing was blocking a flood of spiritual capability. Three of Swords. It might have even been your attachment to a certain outcome. It might have even been but again, that like impossible thing being fixed, or like that impossible thing, you being liberated from that like thing you felt was impossible to be liberated from. Judgment. Interesting, because as I was sitting and staring out the window just now with this Judgment card, okay, I was just like staring out the window, and I felt this like I was very quickly brought back to Egypt and like the energy I experienced there. And it was very like flashy, don't get me wrong and whatever, but Egypt is a very dry place and it's very alive, but like Osiris is very much present there. And Osiris is, yes, the god of life, but also the god of death. And I got this like very deathly energy. I got that Osiris vibration, right? But it didn't feel like death. It felt more like rebirth. Okay, and then this judgment is showing itself. So there's definitely some kind of like very dark aspect of your own like subconscious that like you just maybe couldn't cope with, or you couldn't find a place to integrate it or something. I feel like you did find a place, and it was literally this thing that you felt like you couldn't accept, that you felt like you couldn't integrate, that was the key to your I'm hearing a heavenly host. Ace of Swords, what's that? The Sun. Wheel of Fortune. This was the key to your heavenly power, your divine favor, or something like that. Okay. Two of Cups as well. And listen, it's not about that situation or that person. It's about your relation to it. Okay? It's not about the belief or the pattern. It's about your relation to it, or your reaction. Let's call it your relation to it, okay? Like I don't feel like you're already obviously going through like a shit ton of like divine experiences and stuff. The King of Cups as well. So we have the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Cups. That's beautiful. I don't think you're expecting the way this the Ace of Swords again. I don't feel like you're expecting the way this power is going to show itself purely because of the situation that you were dealing with. You understand what I'm saying? Like you think this thing that you are healing or integrated is going to give you it's just gonna make you feel lighter, but no, like you're actually gonna fly or some shit like that. Okay, like something. It's almost like something beyond your comprehension is happening as well. It's even beyond what like your higher self has shown to you or something. Even though it has shown you a lot already, very interesting. So that's your reading. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for liking, 222, subscribing, donating, contacting me for a personal reading and session. Everything is in the description box down below. I will see you again for another reading tomorrow. How